What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy, Wesley from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all social media, Twitter and Instagram at A Connection TV. And listen, I love Love Island USA I've been watching ever since season 6. Some of you have mentioned watching UK. Some of you have mentioned watching some earlier seasons of the USA. And I don't know if the UK cast has their own, aftermath reality show like season 6 is going to get theirs. But season 6 is that season. But I've heard that on UK, they brought people back into Casa. Some people were saying and hoping that they would do that with Jeremiah. Doesn't seem like it's happened or it is going to happen. But yeah, we need to talk because there's been a couple of episodes since my last review. And listen, what I need y'all to do is share this video on Twitter, hashtag Love Island USA. Let's get the dialogue percolating. Even Chloe Bailey is into Love Island. First of all, I want to mention the Megan Thee Stallion episode, because that episode was by far one of the best episodes I've ever seen. One of the best well-produced episodes. I think this is the first time that they've had like an actual celebrity on the show, someone who actually knows what's going on. And I don't know if she's really a fan and knows like all seasons, or if she's just been watching this season, but Megan Thee Stallion really seemed like she was clued in. And I thought that was so dope. From the twerk contest to her walk-in to her vibing with the girls, I just thought that episode was one of the most entertaining episodes that I've seen. So shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. If she doesn't make it in music, she has a future on TV. I definitely believe so, because, man, listen here. Anyways, I don't know if I should even go back to all the episodes because everything has already happened. But let me see, where am I at with my notes? I'll go over what I watched. So I have episode 15 here, and we're on episode 19. Huda talks about Jeremiah. Taylor Alandria tells herself to separate from Jeremiah. He says no more. Okay, A says he chose Huda because Jalen was not putting in the work. Okay, so this is when Huda was on the chopping block and the guy saved Huda over Jalen. That's what this was. Okay. Taylor says, I chose Huda so she can find her person. Austin with Amaya, they are happy. Austin needs to get rid of that zit. I don't know what's been going on with this like thing on his upper lip, but it's nasty. I don't see how he's kissing all these women, or how all of these women are kissing him with that stuff on his lip. Jeremiah speaks to Iris. Iris tells Jeremiah that he's not. She stands near the door and she interrupts the conversation. So how to interrupting Iris and Jeremiah's conversation was so creepy. It was so creepy. And then, they converse. Iris doesn't even want to leave, but they converse. And Jeremiah looks like he's freaking scared for his life. Taylor comes to the door like, I thought I told you not to talk to Jeremiah. And she's like, give me 1 minute. I need to say this. I need to get it off my chest. Give me 1 minute. Okay. Huda says, I wish you the best. She gets emotional. Huda says to him, whether you or I, whether or not I have been to blame for whether or not okay. I forget how she said it, but I wrote it in my notes like crazy. She was basically saying that she doesn't believe that she was the reason for the toxicity in the house. And the look on his face is like, are you freaking serious? He tells her about her negative ways. Taylor stands at the door like, what the F? Huda says, please let me say this last thing. I'm glad they don't kiss. He says he's not gonna deny future talks. No, he said, Jeremiah was like, I'm going to not talk to her anymore, like future talks or whatever. It was a weird situation in that, because it seemed like she wanted to kiss him and he was like, please don't kiss me. Am I the only one that saw that? Nick says, don't talk to me about it anymore, to Jeremiah, about the Hutter situation. Shelly and Alandria talk about her kissing their booze. Sierra tells Hutter she was conflicted with saving her. She gives her good advice. Austin and Shelly talk. They are cool. They find out about Megan Thee Stallion. Megan actually watched the show. That's awesome. These are my notes. Hutter wins against Ace. Amaya versus Austin was hilarious. So the whole twerking competition was freaking bananas. Austin by far was the most ridiculous. Ace did the crumpet thing. I didn't really care for it. Taylor was Austin and Taylor were the goofiest. Nick was probably the coolest. Hutter can twerk all day long. Alandria can twerk all day long. I loved Alandria. I loved Hutter's twerk. I loved Nick's situation, Taylor, and Austin. Yes, that's what I liked. Then they did like this, how low can you go? What is that? Not lasso. What is that? You know what when they walk under the stick, they walked under the stick. I thought that was cool. Adrena comes out. She is gorgeous. She's a 10. TJ comes out. He's okay. Megan leaves. Then we get to episode 16. All right, boom. The girls and guys talk to the bombshell. Jeremiah tells Ariana to take him. TJ talks to Sierra. Hutter pulls Pepe for a chat. Pepe says Hannah is not what he typically goes for. TJ and Iris, this could be a part of the reason why, I don't know, that they got rid of Hannah. I don't know. TJ and Iris kiss. They seem to be a good match. Nick has sex with Sierra and he's excited. He said it was only for 25 seconds to 30 seconds. The milk challenge was freaking disgusting. And I'm rushing through this so I can get to the latest episode. But I'm going to give like my brief thoughts. The milk challenge was freaking disgusting. TJ and Hutter talk and he looks so uncomfortable. Like Hutter is trying to connect with like other people. But it's like these bombshells watch what's happening. So like they don't really want to mac with you. And it just sucks that they get to see what's been going on, to be honest, because they already come in with this preconceived, notion of who these people are without getting a fair shake or fair shot for the people that have been in the villa. I don't know. I think they should not know these people and who they are, and they should not have their faves or their picks just yet, to be honest. Jeremiah kisses Adrena. The kiss was lit. Episode 18, we get to episode 18. Iris and Jeremiah tell each other that they are just friends. I like this because Iris likes TJ or JT, whatever his name is, and is TJ. And Jeremiah likes Adrena. So Iris and Jeremiah, they become cool. They dap it up. Amaya feels sad because she knows Austin doesn't like her. Over the top energy. Sierra and Nick talk. Nick wants to keep exploring and taking advantage of being able to kiss other people. Yes, Nick is an asshole. Yes. Hutter, Taylor, and Alandria talk. She says she likes TJ. Ace tells Nick about him having sex. And he feels like it's a problem because Sierra wants to be locked in, but Nick doesn't want to be locked in. Nick wants to explore. Nick wants to explore all the vaginas that come to the house. Ace tells Nick that having sex with her was a problem. Charlie tells Sierra to take your time. I don't feel bad for Sierra because she was once a bombshell who did this to Bella, and Bella went home. So I don't feel bad for Sierra. Nick was just kissing on Bella and then went to go kiss on Sierra. So I don't know why she thinks that Nick would be good for her. I mean, the way you get them is the way you lose them. Yeah. TJ and Iris talk about his butt and they get to know each other. He says he likes Legos. I'm like, these people are 5 years old. Hannah and Pepe talk about vampires. Alandria and Taylor have a talk. Alandria creates a special moment for him, which was nice. They had on the pier. And I thought that was cool that this relationship had blossomed, or it seems to be blossoming. But I swear it's like a spitting image of Cordell and Sierra. It just is. TJ has a combo with Huda, and I started laughing before he could even get it out. She asked why. This man tells her to her face that she is not his type whatsoever, and there's nothing that could happen between them. This girl can come out her face and say why. He doesn't like you. Let it be that. Huda says, I'm used to men being obsessed with me, but okay, aka Jeremiah. Huda says she is not the type to be like, F you. And when she said that, I'm not the type to be like, F you. Girl, that's what you've been doing the last 3 episodes to Jeremiah. But for whatever reason, you still get a chance to be in the house and Jeremiah gets sent home? That is ridiculous to me. The guys talk about, Huda says she's not okay. Jeremiah and Adriana talking vibe. The guys talk about it, and Ace is like he's doing the same thing he did with Huda. Ace. So here's the thing. Like in the beginning, I think Ace is attractive, absent his horrible personality. I think Ace is attractive, but he's an asshole. He's a villain, a straight up villain. He's jealous of Jeremiah for whatever particular reason. Maybe because Jeremiah is taller, maybe because Jeremiah is hotter, maybe because Jeremiah got 2 chicks right off the bat like that. And Ace feels like he has to go talk to this one, talk to this one, talk to this one, talk to this one before he can make his mind up. And Jeremiah is stone cold on liking what he likes and having that be that. I don't know why that's so problematic for the house, but why isn't it problematic that Taylor has only been with one chick this whole entire time? Taylor has not talked to any other chick this whole entire time. Why is it okay for Taylor to be with Olandria the whole entire show, but Jeremiah links up with Huda and it's a problem? I think that's crazy to me. Taylor is only talking to a new chick because he's being forced to, and he's in Casa Amor. Or he's at the villa, but the girls are in Casa Amor. So how do we allow Jeremiah to be the scapegoat and, oh, you're not experimenting, you're not talking to other people? Neither is Taylor. It's clear that Ace and Nick are jealous and envious of Jeremiah. Horrible. Shelly talks and Hannah goes, we're out the who's leaving. Okay. I could have swore I thought it was going to be Amaya leaving or Iris. I did not think it was going to be Hannah leaving. And I thought for sure that it was going to be Austin leaving. I did start to think that it would be Jeremiah, but after we see Ace and Nick being the ones to vote and them having their conversation and Taylor not being bold enough to stand up to Ace and Nick, especially Ace punk ass, I knew that Jeremiah was going to go home. It's crazy work. And one thing that I don't or can't admire about the show is that we don't get to see everything. I know for a fact that Jeremiah had choice words with these dudes. He had to have. There's no way you're telling me that these dudes call themselves my bestie, even though we don't really know each other that well, and they just send me home and I'm in a photo booth with them taking pictures. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. It's crazy. And then they show us a snippet of the conversation where Jeremiah's like, that's cap. And Ace is like, no, it is what it is, da-da-da. Ace is a bitch. She's a bitch. It's so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. I write in my notes that the boy are trash. They are trash. New episode, Shelly, Taylor, Nick says Hannah and Jeremiah did go through this experience. This whole cast is bullshit. Their reasoning was horrible. So Shelly says that Shelly and Sierra say that they picked Hannah because they felt like Hannah was so all wrapped up in one so quickly. The boys say that that's the same reason for why they chose Jeremiah. It's a bullshit. These people know that if they're the winner at the end, they can get the money. These people know that Jeremiah, what's so crazy is that even though Jeremiah was not in the top 3, these 3 boys are still weak and feeble-minded to where they have to sabotage someone that they call their bro in order to feel secure with their standing in the game. It's trash. Trash. Doesn't make any sense. A says, why didn't you choose Amaya? Amaya says she feels guilty. So all the men wanted Amaya gone because all the men don't like Amaya for whatever particular reason. It is so crazy because Maya is one of in the top 3 prettiest of the girls that are existing right now. So the fact that none of the dudes like Amaya because she wears her heart on her sleeve and she's I guess can be viewed as a lot. But she's a dope chick with beautiful eyes. It's crazy. Nick says, why didn't we cuddle in bed? Nick says he wants to keep working on them, but he doesn't want to close at all. They kiss. The only person I like more is Amaya. At this point, the only people I like at this point is Austin and Amaya. Those are the only 2 people. And Adrina and Pepe and TJ. Those I don't like none of the original people except for Austin. I don't like them. Their decision was horrible. Amaya cries, and I feel so bad for Amaya. The guys wanted Amaya to go home. Austin says he hasn't told Amaya the truth. We have a kissing competition. Ariana comes and tells the girls to go to Casa Amor. Adrina, Amaya, and TJ. Adriana, Amaya, and TJ. Those are my faves. Vanna and Coco are the top prettiest for me out of the new girls. All the new girls kiss the new boys. TJ feels like none of the girls really brought it. And so he doesn't really care for the people that, kissed him or whatever. Ace got it in. Austin got it in. Nick got it in. Taylor got it in. They all get a girl except for TJ. And so TJ has 24 hours to make it right or else he's gone. Then we get to, I'm skipping. Then we get to Casa Amor. And all of these men are beautiful. All of the men are beautiful. I am loving the 6'6", the 6'8", men that's Chris, JD. Men are really, really tall. And the women come in, they get their fill. You know what I'm saying? They have their own version of a kissing challenge. But here's where things get a bit sadder for me. Amaya has the opportunity to connect with new guys. And the new guys come in and Amaya still does not get picked by anybody. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible. And I just, right away, I just feel bad for her. I feel bad for her. Shelly gets 2 people who want her. Alandria doesn't get picked until Zach can't be with Shelly, so Zach picks Alandria. But I'm like, wow, I feel so bad for Amaya. At the end of the day, I feel so bad for Amaya. I'm happy for Adrina. I hope Sierra leaves Nick. I hope Shelly leaves Ace. Chris is such a better man than than Ace any day. I don't know. What else happened? Nothing really worth talking about, I guess. I feel bad for Amaya. I feel bad for Austin because Nick is still in Jaden from Austin. And at the end of the day, I feel like Austin and Iris should have went home. That's it. That's it. Anyways, I think I should definitely try to do this on a nightly basis because trying to group all the episodes together is a lot for me. But listen, Love Island is so good. Leave your comments below. Are you mad that Ace and Nick and Taylor got rid of Jeremiah? Who do you think should go home next? Top boy, top girl, let me know. Deuces.